Hi Virgo, my name is Chanel and this is Divine Resolution Tarot. I am the resident tarot reader for this YouTube channel as well as for the Divine Resolution Tarot business that operates in Minnesota. If you'd like to work with me, all of the information will be in the description box down below. Also, the link to your monthly general read will be down there as well. This is the spread that I usually use for generals, but I'm switching things up a little bit. So do check out that general reading. That being said, I'm just doing this little shuffle here so I can assess the overall energies of the most important thing this month that you will be really paying attention to. This is kind of your message from Spirit, like what's going on and why is it happening? What's the opportunity here, okay? If you are joining me from your general reading, Virgo, if it applied to you, that was pretty heavy, so sorry to deliver such heavy energy, but if you haven't had a chance, check it out. It was kind of a specific message. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Wands in the upright. So we got some moving, we've got some communication. Could be speaking to someone from a distance. Could be you or the person that you're dealing with proclaiming something that you're doing. Maybe you're working on assessing the cycles in your life and trying to make some changes. 8s talk about cycles, but 8s talk a lot about power and movement, okay? Let's see. Let me see what I see. So, Queen of Swords in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse, 8 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles in the upright, and the Moon in the reverse. So something is not ending, and we're not walking away from something. It's looking like it could be something kind of toxic here, but it's like you're waiting around to try to figure out if everything you're investing, if the return is going to be worth the work. And there's something that you're starting to see really for what it is here. Over here, we've got this Queen of Swords in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So that could be talking about having a lack of clarity or a lack of stability. Maybe not speaking your mind about something. Feeling very unstable in a situation. Queen of Swords in the reverse is somebody who has been through a lot in their life, but they're not able to process the trauma that they've gone through. And so it's made them quite bitter, and it's put them in this place of being very cynical and feeling like the world is very unfair, okay? This is someone who has a tendency to really lash out. There's kind of a lack of accountability with both of these cards here, this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords, even though she's been through a lot when she's in the reverse, she hasn't been able to take the wisdom out of the situations and really let it help her to grow or blossom. This is kind of the card of carrying around a lot of old hurts and feeling very confused as to what to do next, but being very cold and very distant and always kind of expecting the worst out of people or situations, okay? King of Pentacles in the reverse, he's over here looking at her. This is that energy of the gambler that never wins. This is a super deadbeat dad. This is that energy of being very spoiled, lazy, materialistic. This person can have a habit of not being accountable for their actions, but being very angry at the consequences. This person is very unstable, okay? They're very good at manipulating people to get what they want, or, trying to control people by throwing their money around. King of Pentacles in the reverse is often the man who is married and has affairs or a mistress. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse can be that mistress that's feeling quite angry. Okay. So, might be trying to figure out how to end an affair with someone who is married this month. Could be someone that's at a distance from you. Could be someone who is a father that you met on some sort of like, not necessarily vacation. It could just be that this is an affair that has like emotional ties. You're feeling very invested in this situation to the point that you can't walk away. And even though it's hurting you very much, you don't feel like you can just end this, but you're not getting the commitment that you want out of the situation. Okay. Somebody is very worried about appearances. They're very worried about how it would look. If this was found out, I'm feeling like there's a lot of secrets here. And so I believe that what I'm seeing is that one person wanted this to work. You know, they were making plans for this to work. And when the other person found out about the plans, it led to a lot of conflict, which now is leading to an ending here with this Six of Swords. Somebody is moving away and creating that distance, which is also very much this Eight of Wands, moving very rapidly away from something, okay, or rapid communication, kind of creating that distance. Because with the 18 here, that turns to the 9. Nines talk about integration. It talks about you're at the stage right before something is about to be finalized, where you're kind of checking all the details. You're trying to figure out how something's going to work. It looks like it's not working, okay? It's not working because someone wants to move forward and someone wants stability and someone else does not. Someone else is feeling as though their stability lies elsewhere if they're in a committed relationship already, okay? I'm going to shuffle a deck, and as I'm doing that, I'd like to thank all of my new viewers and new subscribers. Yeah, lack of commitment. Someone has decided not to commit. I'd like to take a moment and also thank my returning subscribers and my returning viewers. Thank you for all of the support. This is a very new channel. And so I'm very grateful for everyone taking the time to comment and to subscribe and hit the like button. Yeah. Somebody is having a hard time moving through this heartache, not being committed to. It's like you want to move on, but you feel as though you can't. It's a very difficult situation. All right, what do we got? I will pull the cards and then I will let you know what I see for the position that they're in. A lot of reversals, but this feels like a very stagnant situation. All right, bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. So somebody's taken time out to really think about their next move. Could be that this has come to an end and someone's really wanting a second chance here. Now, you could be a Virgo. You could be watching for Virgo. Take it how it resonates. Energies do flip-flop. Four of Swords talks about thinking something could come to an end and then finding out that there's a possibility for a renewal and feeling very grateful for that opportunity. But it's kind of this energy of, I don't want to speak my truth because it will lead to heartbreak. If you had separated from someone or someone separated from you, this commitment that's not happening is still very much on your mind. But it's almost like you're so happy to have this person back in your life, you don't want to bring it up because you know what will happen. Okay? You're very curious as to why They're staying in a situation that they're saying doesn't serve them. Okay, because we have this Four of Wands in the reverse, the World in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. So this person is holding on very tightly to the marriage that they're in, even though they're saying they're unhappy. It's not coming to an end. When you bring it up, they get incredibly defensive, okay? And you wish that they would feel that way about you. I wish that you would stick up for me that way, right? So you're putting in the work if this is you. That I'm talking to, or you could be the person that's in the committed relationship that's feeling like you need to move away from this, right? We had air, we had pentacles, so earth. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you watched me read before, you know that I don't so much focus on signs because we are full of signs in our chart, but to some people that is very important. So I'm trying to be mindful of that. Justice also came out, so that is a Libra energy. What the situation is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So in this particular deck, when this comes out in the reverse, this is someone walking away to me, okay? When it's in the upright, these people are in the church, they're accepting help. In the reverse, this is turning down assistance. This is turning down a chance to try to find some sort of partnership or higher ground in a situation. This Five of Pentacles to me is very much the energy of like death do us part. This is commitment to me. Because in the traditional Rider-Waite, it's the people outside in the cold together supporting each other no matter what, okay? In the reverse, though, that's showing me that that's not there, all right? So that is the situation with that moon in reverse. If this is your energy and you are that person that has been scorned by a King of Pentacles, it's showing me that you may not have known that he was attached or she was attached when you were dealing with that particular person. Or it also could have been with that moon coming out that you're now becoming very clear about the fact that they have no intention of leaving the person that they're with, okay? Did I forget or miss anything, please? Justice in the reverse. Yeah, so someone is not giving you again, commitment. And not only are they not giving you commitment, it's like they're almost toying with your emotions, okay? They're playing you for a fool and they have no intention of pursuing this opportunity, okay? They're in a state that's very, very selfish. When justice is in the reverse, it's very all about me and what I want. And so it's like, I want to have, I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to turn me down, but I don't want to give you what you need out of this particular situation either. They're not concerned about how you feel. And so with this justice here, we had an opportunity that looked really good, and now it's come to an end. But I feel like you still have a decision to make about this particular situation because there it is. They want to come back, right? Or they want you to come back. But there's no room to really embark on something fresh with this person because they're still very much attached to whatever they have going on in their home life, okay? What it looks like to you is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So even if you go back to this person or you allow them to come back to you, it looks like you'll never have your wish. They'll never be untethered from whoever they're dealing with. They're not in a space where they're free to be able to move around and go and do. And so to you, it's like, okay, you're here, but you're not, right? This person is trying to give you a compromise, but it's very one-sided. Yeah, because they're still treating you like an option. Okay. And so you'd like to get in a space where you feel like you can plan for the future or dream about what it could be. But in reality, you know that it will never come into fruition. But it's like the good times are so good with this person that you just feel stuck. You can't move past it, even though you know it's not fair to you. Okay. You're so conflicted about this partnership. And you're so conflicted about what your plans will be if you leave. You know, if you leave or you stay, either way, it's like, wow, I can break my heart by staying or I can break my heart by leaving. So cool, thanks, right? All right. We also, with that 7 of Cups, it looks like, you know, somebody could, if this is a continuation of Virgo over there for the general, they could still very much be indulging in something, you know. What it looks like to you is that they stopped, right? Now, here they are over here, still stuck in this addiction, okay? What it feels like is justice in the reverse. So it says somebody selling you a bill of goods, all right? So whether it's somebody saying, hey, I'm sober, and they're not, right? Whether it's somebody saying, hey, I'm going to leave my wife, and they're not. Okay, that's what it feels like. It feels like this person doesn't care about integrity or honesty. They don't care if their actions are affecting you in a negative way. It looks to you and it feels like to you as though this was something that had an opportunity to kind of restore the balance in the situation, or you may be able to finally get what you deserve, you know? But it's not, right? There's that ending. And it's you having to make that decision where it's like, okay, I'm taking off this blindfold. The sun is shining. I'm seeing this for what it is. And there's just nothing here. There's nothing here for me to stay, but I don't want to leave because it hurts. You know, it's a very difficult decision that you're having to make this month. If you are a Virgo or dealing with a Virgo. So yeah, it feels like they've returned. You know, it feels like it could have the capacity to be very stable. They're apologetic, you know, but there's that secret that's being revealed. And I think that's really what it is that they're coming in and it feels like, oh man, after all of this unfairness, this person is offering me something so stable that I can trust. They're apologizing. But now, High Priestess in the reverse, that's disappointment. Lovers in the upright, a choice still hasn't been made. And I think that's what this disappointment is about. Somebody is saying that they're sure when they're not. Or someone is saying that they're doing something, you know, to change and they're not. Tell me what the High Priestess in reverse is. Page of Cups. Justice in the reverse. You could be coming to light about the fact that someone is still drinking if they've said that they will stop, you know, or that if you are trying to stop with this 9 of Cups, you could be feeling that life is very unfair because no matter how you are trying to recover what you lost and work on yourself, you still get these cravings to go drink, right? Tell me more about this High Priestess in the reverse, please. It's a broken promise. It's a broken promise and a missed opportunity. You know, it's something that could have been great, but really it's just like getting so close and then having it just snatched away. You know, it's to the point you don't even want to try anymore because you're so tired. It's like you've seen it before. You know what it is. You know, you get my hopes up. I'm thinking it will be different this time. It's not. It's always just the same disappointment, right? And so it's feeling very unfair, but you're feeling like you're just tired. You're tired of being tired. What do we got? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. So someone they're coming back, and you're very slow to make a decision about this because you know what this person is about. And it's just like, if you get your hopes up, it's such a disappointment, right? What you'll want to do is Six of Swords in the reverse. You're going to want to give this person a chance. And you're going to want to try very hard to silence your thoughts because you know the outcome, right? The outcome is you feeling foolish for not moving on and being in this state of perpetual unhappiness. Like, I'm looking at the love of my life right now and we're sitting here together, so why do I feel so unhappy, right? Because it's so unfair. All right. What do we got? What Spirit wants you to know is the Seven of Pentacles. This is never going to pan out. And I hate using the word never because it's so definite and that kind of dooms people. People can change, okay? So I should not say never. Excuse me for that. What I should say is what Spirit wants you to know is that this is not going to give you what you deserve right now. I don't know that it won't in the future, but I know right now that this is not something that you should invest in. And I think that because you've been having a very hard time moving past this situation, because it looks like it may have been very off and on, there's been endings in the past. This is coming back to show you, to remind you, because sometimes we get in that space of feeling like, oh, I miss this person so much, or this is the one for me and I can never move past this. I'm always going to want this person. Okay, but this opportunity is coming back for you to really get an idea of what the return is on what you give. Okay, the love is not there with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is a very, very selfish energy. And if this Ace of Cups is in the reverse, it could be that you should try to spend some time working on your own self-worth and your own self-esteem, okay? Because you deserve so much better than what I'm seeing here and what I'm feeling. You don't need to keep giving this person all these chances. All right, we've got the 2 10s. This could be, the third time they're coming back to you. You can let this go. You can let this die with that Judgment in the reverse. These people don't get up out of this coffin. This horn doesn't blow. There's no change. It's just done. And that might be the best thing for you. 2 of Wands in the reverse. You're always going to want to go back to this person. That's how you feel. You don't want something new. You don't want to move on. You want to be here. But it's just this, because it could be so good. When it's good, it's great. But it's just so broken. So broken. Is there anything else Spirit wants me to tell my Virgos or people watching for Virgo? Come on. There we go. Yeah. So here it is. If you don't move on, if you don't stop waiting around, yes, you get to avoid the way it feels to have your life fall apart. And that is an awful feeling, and I don't wish it on anybody, but nothing's ever going to change. If you stay holding on to this and you stay being in this energy of not seeing things for what they are, it's time to free yourself from this position. It's time to put an end to all this pain and backstabbing, because you're in a space where you could find that partner or that soulmate that you deserve. But if you're holding on to something and investing in something that's not, you're not letting it go, this person that you really could find and connect with, see, until you let go, you're not going to move into that space of the Two of Cups, because you're holding on in your heart space so much to this person that's disappointing you. And there is someone, that can come in and be that for you. That's very much what I'm feeling, that the universe is trying to bring in someone new. See, here's that King of Wands that just came out, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this is someone who, it could even be, Virgo, that you're so focused on this person that you're not noticing you've got multiple suitors that are interested in you. And I'm saying this because if this is kind of your energy of investing in things that aren't worth your time, and then we had this King of Wands come out, now look at this King of Pentacles. He's looking at you too, okay? So you might have multiple people that would really like your attention, but you're very focused on people or someone who is emotionally unavailable right now, okay? Something that will help you is the King of Pentacles in the upright. So this is about stability. It could be that if you're dealing with someone who is married and they're paying for your apartment or helping you financially, that you are codependent on them, and so you feel stuck that even though they're not making you a priority or they're going home to their family, you're feeling financially dependent on them. What will help you very much is to get into a space where you don't need that person to supplement your income, okay? And then if you want to be done with them, you can be done with them. Pentacles people are very practical. They are very concerned with the tangible and reality. They make plans, they have goals, and they know their worth and their value. And I feel like that's something that may help you, is to look at what you're putting your resources into, okay? King of Pentacles is at the top of his game when it comes to investing. He doesn't make a bad investment. Everything he touches turns to gold, right? Looks a lot different than this lady here who looks like she could be maybe a farmer's wife, right? It's time to step into your power, Virgo, because this is you at the top of your game, right? This is you being a success. It's very hard to be successful when you are investing in someone that's pulling you down, and minimizing your self-worth. Okay, so it will be very helpful to you as you. Something to consider, or what you don't know, is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So even though this person might be coming back and saying, oh, Virgo, I missed you so much and I want to do right by you this time. This Page of Wands in the reverse, it's selfish. They're not going to deliver. They don't care. Yep, they go wherever. They're promiscuous. They still have options. They want to come out of conflict with you, but all this person is conflict. I don't know how else to put it. They cause conflict wherever they go. And something else to consider is if you're letting your own passions or your lack of self-awareness or self-esteem lead you into situations, okay, that may not be the best for you. Might make you feel very indecisive about what to do. Might make you feel as though you're not worth standing up for and cutting this person out of your life, okay? I do believe if this person is coming back, they are still very much attached to whomever they're saying they left. They're not leaving the person they're saying that they left, or they're not moving away from whatever addictive behaviors they have, okay? Something that can hurt you is if you consider this offer, if you accept this offer, okay? There's a rat in this picture, a white rat. So someone is disguising their intentions, okay? Trying to look very pure, trying to look a little less corrupt, okay? That's that King of Pentacles in the reverse. That's that corrupt con artist, right? Got these 3 cups here, and this 4th one comes down. This is in the upright, but to me, this guy's gonna take this cup. He's took all the rest of them. Okay, so this could be the 3rd or 4th time that you've dealt with this person, right? Let them come back into your space. What's gonna hurt you is if you consider anything they really even have to say. But they're the big love, right? All these guys down here, that King of Pentacles, that King of Wands, they're there, but it's just like, whatever. I want that one. Okay, well, that's the problem, is that you want that one, right? But that one is not the best choice. Yeah, it'll hurt you if you don't move on. Okay, this person might try to suck you in. Oh, we have to have a big discussion. Okay, you've moved on. You've cut them out. You felt stuck. You hated doing it, right? But it was time. You've released this because you saw it wasn't going anywhere, right? Once that moon came out in the reverse, you're like, okay, I see it for what it is. Oh, Virgo, we need to have a big talk. Now you see this person, it's hard to move on. It's hard to keep moving on because you don't want to, right? It's all these opportunities of what it could have been, but it won't be. You know, this is the lack of commitment right here. Spirit saying, let go. You know, you're on the fence about it. Well, there you go. This person is still very much tied to whatever it is that they're doing. And you are trying to decide if you would like to be tied to them. Right? Should I tie myself to them while they're tied to this toxicity? Okay, you're trying to fight for this. There may be, you know, like I was saying, if it's the wife or the whatever, you're always going to be in competition with whatever it is that their vice is. You know, they could be addicted to whatever. They could be married. They could be, you're always going to feel as though you're competing. Right? And it's just going to be this painful situation that never ends. Right? This uncomfortable situation that never ends. Your plans will never get off the ground. And this person is never going to, I gotta stop saying never, but they're not going to see you for your worth. Okay? And you deserve so much more. And I feel like the universe is trying to bring this back into your life so that you can see it for what it really is and release it. Because it's King of Wands again. Aries, Leo, or Sag. There's a multiple people that want your attention. The universe is like begging you to pay attention to anything else, you know, and you're focused on this person, and it's hard when you feel that connection, but you deserve 100% attention. You deserve that commitment. You deserve that love. Okay. Let's see what we got. 3 cards. Nature, health, and achievement. Take a walk. Let the beauty of nature feed your soul. You know, and that's what I was going to say. Sometimes if you are very, feeling very energetically attached to someone, You feel like you're not filled up unless you're with them. You feel like that person kind of sustains your soul, okay? There are other ways to get energy. You know, if you spend time in meditation, if you spend time in nature, that can help to heal that energy deficit that you experience probably every time you deal with this person. Because if they're married, I'm getting the vibe that it's just like, oh, I go over here to Virgo, I get my battery recharged, oh, I'm good. I go back over here, I can deal with my wife for another 2 weeks, or my husband for another 2 weeks. Oh, I feel depleted. Let me go back over here to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Sorry, I've been ignoring you. Can I plug my charger in here and refill my tank? Cool, thanks. Well, it's been real. I can go back to my wife and deal with her for another 2 weeks, right? That's kind of that energy of like, I deal with you when I want something. I'm selfish. Like, everybody needs to do what I say and not what I do. You know, God forbid you are over here and you find someone else, right? That's probably a problem for them because they need you to be there for them on call, right? Spend some time disconnecting from this person energetically. And I know you probably get that rush when they come around, but when you part ways, you must feel, you know, that their energy has been like replenished and yours is just completely depleted. And you're just like, wow, I got nothing out of this. Like, thanks, right? It's time to start healing yourself and being able to restore your energetic resources. Help. Ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. That King of Pentacles in the reverse can be a bully. You know, if you feel like this person has the capacity to get very angry with you, if you feel like you owe them something and so they can come and go as they please, it might be time to give that apartment back and stay with a friend, right? It's okay to ask for help. There's somebody with this King of Pentacles down here that looks like they'd be very willing to help you, okay? If you need to move home for a little while, that's that energy of kind of that loving parent, that dad that's very stable, very kind and generous. It's okay to go home for a while if you need to, you know, even if you're, I am a mother. I wouldn't care if my son was 105 and he's like, Mom, I need to come home. Yep, please do. Please do. Because I'd rather have you here in the home we share than out in the world being hurt or mistreated. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. We have achievement. Chase your dreams. You may be surprised by where they lead you. That's exactly it, okay? The butterfly is the transformation. The flowers are blooming. The leaves are changing. Everything's changing. And that's why this situation's coming back, Virgo, so that you can change. So that you can see that it's not giving you the return that you deserve. You can be done with it, and the universe can bring you in something new, okay? I am sorry if that was heavy. Virgo is going through a lot between your general reading and this reading. It's just like, whoa, you guys got a lot going on. I'm sending you so much love and so many healing vibrations. If this resonated, feel free to leave a comment. I don't always get time to reply to all of them, but I love reading them. I try to at least shoot you a heart. Subscribe if you wish. Like if you liked the video. And all my information is down below. I will speak to you soon. Bye.